Super Brown Entertainment. What's the man I say? You don't know, say I show the thing sure and represent for Super Brown Entertainment. Standing up them do-do. Show the girl them a call with them got some I say we blaspheme. What's the man Super Brown Entertainment? Check it out, sure. Alright, I would say there are some who knows and some who don't. You know what I mean? So definitely first thing, Asure is a father, so big up my daughter and I don't know the badness come down. You see me? So it's not everybody aware of that information because we don't really put that information out there like that. But big up my two little princess there. Definitely. Alright, next thing. I don't think people understand the way I'm passionate about what I do, which is music. You know what I mean? So I think the wider scale, as in the close people who amongst me don't really understand that passion that I have for music. You know what I mean? Three. Yeah, Asure is a very humble youth, you know what I mean? People more time misjudge the thing, but he's a humble youth, definitely. Yeah man, magnificent man. Alright, definitely you can find me on ASUREVEVO. You know what I mean? So ASUREVEVO is the place. Instagram, Asure Music, Facebook, Asure Samuel. Watch out, we have a new track by the name of Invisible, produced by Strategy Music. It's gonna say, when a day you're back of the line, the song you invisible. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you have the brick and the whip, Lord, you're invisible. Oh God, no farm fully between the lines. Some uncle love you through the dollar signs. Some pass the line them blind. Yeah. Don't know, Asure. Yeah man, definitely man, Garfield Reed, you know. No, Asure now it was a collective effort of friends, you know what I mean? We just come together and that we need a name that can really bond with the whole vibes and the movements, you know what I mean? So when we come across Asure now, we say, yeah, we like it, you know what I mean? It's not out there already with an artist that they can say, okay, yeah. So we realize that Asure now, as my friend them would say, we sure, Asure. You know what I mean? So it matches style, it matches music, and we want to basically have a name where we don't place us into a corner, like say label it as a reggae or just a dancer. So we have a name where you don't place us to any genre, you know. Definitely there was no different me before. We had do music from birth, you know what I mean? But at certain age we decided that alright, we like to take it professionally. Yeah, definitely because we realize that we have the talent, we get the gift, you know what I mean, and we go amongst the peers and we do what we are doing, then we'll receive it until we see where others start receive it. So we just decide that yo, this is what we love, this is what we're passionate about. So we just pursue and take it to the next level. Oh, definitely, you know. Next move is the first thing you can find with the show, definitely. And I would say it is a success, you know what I mean, because based upon the comments and the views, a lot of people really appreciate that music. So it was a good job, well done. Big up Chemist Record. Alright, next move now, the inspiration behind it is just that people in general sometimes share certain personal information with them and they're like, go and tell others. So you know, don't tell them your next move. Don't talk too loud, dude. Parchment paper in her shoes. Mama want me be careful of friends I'm a choose. Don't tell them your next move. Don't talk too loud, dude. Parchment paper in her shoes. Mama want me. Yeah. Yeah, so sometimes you have to just be careful with the information that they share with ones and ones because it will come back and haunt you. So next move was spring from that, you know what I mean? So you have to just be very smart. It's not everything you tell everyone. No, when I say the biggest influence, no, you know, I would say Garnet Silk because we come from as a community where Garnet Silk was from, you know what I mean? And definitely, as a youth growing up here, a lot of people talk about Garnet Silk. So big up himself. He was a great inspiration for me, you know what I mean? Like musician know these things. You don't know, you have a lot of great musicians, we can't really pick one, to be honest. I would call my style basically the versatile sounds, you know, because you hear Asure and a reggae beat and a dancehall, maybe a little afro, a little chop music, name it. You know what I mean? So the versatile sounds. Definite man, you know, so we grew up in a Mandeville. You don't know Manchester Mandeville, in a place named Bethel Street with the stepmother. Definitely, even though he's a born Kingstonian, so that's where we basically grew up, Bethel Street. 5 years from now, basically we just would like to achieve the status in terms of an artist where a lot of people appreciate. You know what I mean? We're basically, once you're talking about artists on the ground, you're talking about Asure as well. So 5 years from now, would like to achieve that main goal. Alright, real life situation that inspire me, you know, is just how we grow, you know, it's struggle. That we grow up in a certain community where we see friends and whole heap of people around, even we ourselves have a lot of challenge. So these are the things that inspire we sing certain type of music. Alright, definitely. Alright, dislike. I would even say that dislike, but I think nowadays people don't really appreciate talent as before, you know what I mean? So one time talent speak for itself, nowadays it's not really much about talent. So if I would want a changes, that would be something that I would like to see change in the music industry. Compare. No, you know who the one go compare with the one definitely who say compare yourself with them, you know what I mean? But three artists where in terms of how people receive them on certain things. You know what I mean? So for instance, use Kartel as an example. He's not here but people still embrace his music, you know what I mean? Definitely. Popcaan is the next artist where he's a great artist as well. You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely. Mavado them too, cause you don't know. You have to look on the status on certain things. So yeah man. One goal we have, you know, and the music, you know, and it we are doing, you know. And that's the profession, you know, all the way. No man, if we go big up now, we've got to tell about us, we've got to big up some people from all for one place, you know. So yeah, I say all of the true Assure fans and we follow Assure music. Big up for the support and the respect we want to give it. And just keep following the thing because yeah, there are so many people who can't ever bother to go in the names and details. Because there's a lot of people who follow the thing, so just respect to all of you guys who support the whole movements. Successful. John, I know. Watch your style, I know. To me, you know, one of the greatest thing about the earth above, you know. Bob Marley music lived through more than one different generation, you know what I mean? So, definitely. No, when I say collab now, there's a lot of great artists out there in the industry now, you know. So, would I open to any artist who much which way art? Put it this way. There's so many great artists out there, man. Would I up to do a collab with any great artist right now? There's so many of them. Producers wise now, you don't know say you have some producer who will drop some tough beat. See me I say? Try it on them, pop it on them. See me I say? You have a lot of producers out there who would I like to work with, you know what I mean? Definitely. Alright, definitely we have two tracks out there, which is the first track is Next Move. We have a next track out there by the name of Oh God. Yeah, you can find it on the Viva channel. And it's available on our digital platform, you know what I mean? Yeah. Alright, definitely. I think visual is great, you know, because sometimes the visual bring out a different humor within the song, you know what I mean? I make people more attached to it. So I think visual is very hand in hand with the music right now, you know what I mean? It's a 50-50 thing together. It works way more better than just hearing the audio alone. Because they get to know a side of the artist visual wise, you know what I mean? Alright, so the oh God concept definitely know, you know, we live in a time where people have them partner and them have to enjoy themselves, you know, so we just speak from that perspective where a couple get together and they might enjoy themselves. So you don't know. People know what we are talking about when we're going at oh God concept. So yeah, for you say the ladies them you got understand. So the ladies them inspire that one day. She call me God. Yeah man, I'm the creative artist for that track. Definitely. I will basically just working with various different producers. We're talking about like D Chemist Record, Strategy the Music, Rhythm to Them Entertainment, Nation Kingdom Music as well. So yeah. Yeah man, definitely because you know definitely as an artist that is important at times in order to have a team. And where the signing is concerned, we're upbeat. Once it sound good, look good, and it go develop the growth of me as an artist. You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely. You know, all my for just tell them say determination. You know, if you decide to do music, you have a full of determination because there's a lot of ups and downs in the music. You know what I mean? Because we do a great songs and it seems as if nobody don't recognize it. So just determination. If you really love what you do, you know what I mean? I don't really have a favorite, you know. There's quite a few, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of great reggae artists come from here. You know what I mean? So it's a handful, man. It's a handful. I don't have a favorite. Running, dancehall, 2021. There's a lot of people that do certain things, you know. Cause you have like the Skillibeng, them, the East Side artists, them have gone good. Yet still, you have whole heap of other artists like TJ, them. You see me? You have whole heap of other new artists who are going really good, Intence, them. So, yeah. Everybody I do them work. You have the Massacre, you have the Taros, them, you have the Shensia, them. So there's a lot of artists who really I live up to them word, man. You see me? So I would give one artist that platform. No, I would use the term say they are better artists. You know, they are two unique artists. I would say they are two unique artists in their own way. You know what I mean? I wouldn't compare say one better than one. So I just see the style them as two different artists. So Skillibeng great, Intence great because to me it's two different type of style. Definitely if we get the opportunity, would I willingly do an album. But for now, it's mostly singles. You know what I mean? Most of the singles will be out. But definitely right now we're working on a track named Sweetie Ball by Nation Kingdom. So we shoot that video recently, so that video in the pipeline to come forth. And you can also look out for your visual for Invisible. No, we don't work with a ghostwriter, you know. You leave up to the vibes, you know what I mean? You leave up to the mood and the vibes and the rhythm as well, too, because you can take up a rhythm today in the morning and by you look couple hours you have a complete songs. You have a next rhythm where you will reach at a point and it seems as if you like the ideas now come the way you want, you just love it. So it have its time, depends on the mood and the vibes and the energy when I write a song, you know what I mean? Yeah man, once we how we think or basically how we go about our songs, if we find an artist who are interested in our style and say, yo, write me something with that fit, yeah, would I do that? Definitely. Alright. I'll tell you something when they say Asure. First track, next move, when I release that video, we get a call from a certain label, which is, we don't really want to break the silence of that, but we get a contact from a certain label out there in the music industry, which is one of the moments, you know, to really think about. I was just a career goal, you know, when I use music now, it's just always music. One of the know so we're on a lot of different platforms, people appreciate the music, accept it. You know what I mean? We know them playlists, we know them thoughts. You know what I mean? We just know say yeah, we are one of the artists with them can hook them on them work and just a vibes to our music. So that's the main aim. I would say it affect the career, I would just say it just teach us some different approach to music because before the pandemic, you know, so you have the place open where a lot of dance and a lot of things happening. But now the pandemic kind of changed that. So that also teaches it's more internet, you have a more focus on once you're doing music. So it don't really affect, it more teach us. You know what I mean? It's simple man. You don't know, you just always sanitize and wear your mask in a public space. You don't know. So you just have to protect yourself. Definitely. No, we haven't performed on a stage as yet, you know what I mean, through the pandemic and the thing. But look forward, you're going to see some live performance coming up. Yes, we're available, so if anyone would like to reach out, you just hit me up on the social media pages, which is, as I said, the Instagram is Assure Music. Yes, you can hit me up there, so or the Facebook, Assure Samuel. Just DM me, man, you know the thing come down.